Hi, crew, and welcome to this edition of Hot Chocolate Chronicles. And today we have various topics today, one of which I want to talk about some family stuff that's been going on. I took kind of a mini vacation. I kind of want to bounce the idea off of you guys of my second channel. And this is what I'll be saying is it's just going to be like Let's Plays. So I've noticed that people pretty much gravitate towards Let's Plays for being Let's Plays, and I don't want to be like, oh, Hot Chocolate Chronicles and my other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like not those people wouldn't be necessarily interested in that, but they still would be interested in me. So, I'll just cross promote the channels and whatnot. And I know that might cost me in the short run, but I don't want to, cost me in the long run. But yeah, I already have the name reserved. It's locked on Target Plays. So, I'm thinking about starting that up probably very soon. I don't necessarily want to throw in the rest of my night's work into getting that all set up, but who knows? Because I do have spare time after I record this while this is uploading and I'm working on the thumbnail. I have about 20-30 minutes of, just when the video is uploading, done processing and whatnot, to work. So hopefully I will work on that. And I also batch recorded like 10 episodes of the Half-Life 2 Let's Play, which is actually the first time I'm recorded this far ahead on a series, and that is literally, I think I've gotten like 14 episodes recorded of that series, and I only have one. Well, I have a few uploaded, but I only have one live on the channel right now. And I will say that episode 2 is one of the things that I'm trying to like decide whether I should reshoot or do whatever, because I forgot to do a cut in the middle of it, and I was batch recording it at the time, and I didn't like end it at all. I just didn't realize that I had gone on for as long as I did, and it was 44 minutes or something like that. And I'm thinking about just leaving it up and just being like, hey, by the way, just stop it at any time. You know what I mean? And because I don't want to like put up a 44-minute long Let's Play, but and expect you guys to watch it, and I don't want to do that. And not that I expect you to watch anything, to tell you the truth. But I feel like that's too much of me, like saying, "Hey, I have this Let's Play series. If you want to check out Half-Life 2, you can watch this 44-minute video." No, what I would like you to do is just like kind of like watch a little bit of it, come back to it, or watch the whole thing in general. That's cool too. But I don't want to force you to do that. But yeah, we have other things to talk about too. So let's get started and let's share a drink. Locked on target. All right. Now that the break's over and we had our first drink, let's just say that this has been a very interesting week as far as just things around the internet goes. I mean, we've had the Fallout 4 reveal. We've had lots of gaming news. I did my first reaction vid, and I'm not like, ooh, super reactions or pro reactions or whatever. But, I also have other plans and other things that I kind of like to throw into. I've had a lot of news like, oh, Witcher 3 is good, and Splatoon new DLC, and a lot of like controversies, and just lots of things that the typical internet being the internet, and all that jazz. So, but yeah, as far as family updates go, I did go to Shipshewana, and well, I actually really liked Shipshewana, and I really liked going there. Shipshewana is a state away from me. I live in Ohio. We went to Indiana, and it's like a big flea market. And we walked, and actually, I was doing a product review for my friend A-List during this time. I did like the practicum or the practical review portion of it. While I was walking around, I was had a diaper bag backpack that she sent me for her review kind of vlog, Determined Mama. I'm kind of reviewing stuff for her as well as far as the baby age stuff goes. So I'm excited about that. That's news. I get to call Ayla's boss pretty much. So she's been hiring me for a few other things, and I'm excited. Like that's great. That's money that I can bring in and help support the family as well as get things for the channel. Yay! And I also have other things like I've been I've been wanting to lose weight, and I've been half serious about it. But at this point, like I am getting down to the nitty gritty, and my family is also serious about this. So my parents have offered to give me money for the channel or for whatever uh, for every pound I lose. So I'm excited about that, and I'll be putting forth a more concerted effort, not because I'm getting paid, but because I wanted to anyways, and I got $60 for the rest of the year right now. And as you know, like there's a lot of stuff coming out that could possibly boost the channel by me interacting with, reviewing, let's playing, whatevs. So yeah. But anyways, uh, the hot chocolate's pretty good today, and I have to say I'm excited about where life is right now. It's this weird transition phase. Like in your life, you have all these transitions come out at once. Well, yeah, that's kind of me right now. My wife at her job right now, all of her clients are moving out, so at least for 2 weeks we have no job, no hours whatsoever, and we don't know if she's going to get a new client or what's going on. So basically, I will be having a lot more time to work with the channel or going out and finding a job beside this. And I'll still work on the channel. I'm not giving this up, put it that way. But I will have more time in the short run to do like streams on Twitch and whatnot. And last night, I actually streamed for about, quite a while. And it was great. I didn't wake my wife up. It was a good time, I think, for everyone, and it showed me how good I am at streaming. Not the fact that I looked at like the large streamers and I interacted with the game. I was constantly running commentary. You know what I mean? I was bringing up topics from the game. I felt really good about how I ran the stream. Like I don't have the polish yet. You know what I mean? Like I don't have all the transitions done and whatever. But not that I look at other streamers, not that, like, none of the big ones, none of the big names have, like, huge overlays or whatnot. They might have their name or some specific overlay for that game. But generally, it's just their face cam, the game, and, like, a sponsorship or something. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why did I spent, like, 6 hours yesterday or between 2 days ago and working on like overlays and all these things, and the other like the big name streamers don't even use them. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I kind of realize now that you don't really need all that stuff. You just need to do it, and so I'll be streaming more. I'll be working. I'm still debating the overlay thing, tell you the truth, because Twitch is an ever-evolving market, and when I studied Twitch, everyone had huge overlays. Now I come back to Twitch, and no one has overlays whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my ocarina here. So I like to fiddle with things in my hands, especially when I'm like nervous and whatnot, and talking about things that I'm worried about. Which is my wife having no job, and I'm not trying to say like, "Ooh, feel bad for us." I'm just saying like, it's stressful because we couldn't pay the bills before. Now we can't pay the bills at all. I mean, we still have a little bit of savings because we were only going at a deficit of like we still had stuff saved up for when I was working too, so we're still good. It's just nerve-wracking to say the least. So, hey, thanks for your prayers. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the support you guys give me every day. I mean, everyone that watches any of my videos, I thank you so much for helping support the channel and helping support me and my family, because it means a lot to me, and you guys really do make my day, and put a smile on my face. Yes, my baby does, but like puts a smile on my face. But every time I get a thumbs up or a comment or anything like that, it makes me feel like someone like cares about us and cares about like what happens to us. And that's what's really cool about YouTube. And I'm not trying to say like, "Oh, I depend on that." I'm saying like it helps. It brings me a smile every time, something good happens and people comment and whatever. And conversely, like I get sad when I lose subs, and like I'm not saying like, "Ooh, this affects my mood," but it does, like, because I throw so much of myself into this. Um, but yeah, that's just pretty much where I am and where the channel is. So second channel probably coming up, just because I want to archive and upload my Twitch streams, and I don't want to be like, and I'll be streaming almost pretty much every day. I don't want to straight up publish these things from Twitch and give you guys feed burnout. I want to make the channel for Let's Plays that are done not live and archive the ones that have been done live. So again, people can check it out there. And I just don't. That's not what Locked On Target Show is all about. It's not Let's Plays. It's reviews and Gamer Life and Hot Chocolate Chronicles and a few other series that I have plans for, like Tales from the Internet and other things like that, which I haven't even mentioned before because that's kind of a thing that's coming in October. Like for the scary Halloween stuffs. I have plans. I have things for the channel, and those plans and things that I want to do for Locked On Target Show, I feel like they're a different audience than a Let's Play audience. And I don't know. It just feels like to me that it needs to be two channels. And but something part of me says I'm going to be splitting my audience, and people won't be aware of of Locked On Target Show or the Let's Plays. Conversely, if I don't do a good enough job of it, and I don't know, I just need to figure it out and buckle down and make a decision. And I think right now I'm leaning towards two channels because I see it being beneficial to fight sub burnout, and the people that want to watch the Let's Plays or catch up on streams that I did or whatnot can still go and find that content and find me on Twitch and find, to get there. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm thinking about doing something like uploading the highlights to the main channel and doing the not highlights, like just the regular things over on the Let's Play channel. So, or actually I might upload them to both because, it's cross promotion in my eyes. So, although I don't know like how copyright in YouTube will, I wonder if I'll get claimed on my own thing. I'll claim against myself. But yeah, that's another thing for another day. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with the channel. Is I'm just trying to figure out like what's the best way to take it, and I'm still going to be providing the same content and the same amount of content. I'll just be doing a lot more Let's Plays and whatnot, because I'll be able to stream all day. You know what I mean? Like from 9 until 4 or whatever, like a regular work day. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Let's share another cup or drink. I'm sorry for rambling, but I also want to get into a game that I've been playing a lot, and that's Splatoon. I love that game. I absolutely love it. I will say it's a flawed masterpiece because lag plays too much into the game. The whole party system needs to happen. We need more coordination than booyah and come on, abilities. If you're gonna cut voice chat, at least give us like 4 commands, like hey, assistance needed, or back me up, or anything like that would be up there. But honestly, that game is so hectic. I doubt I would pay attention to someone giving voice commands anyways, because the nature of that game is you're always busy and it's like a mad rush for 3 minutes. It's crazy. I wish I could get gameplay footage up, and I dare say I might do it. I might actually actually submit videos to the creators program, and I'm so against that in theory, but I want to share this game in so much that I'm not making anything in ad rev anyways. Why don't I just go ahead and do this and get a game that I love and I'm passionate about out there to the masses. And that's what hurts me as a creator. And I want to stream Nintendo games. And I've told Eric this. Eric, the Pixel... Eric, not Eric. Evan the Pixel Pusher. Sorry, I had friends growing up where their older brother was Eric, and he looked a lot like Evan, and his younger brother was Evan. So, of course, I associate Eric with Evan, and you know what I mean. But I was telling Evan the Pixel Pusher about, I forget where I was going with this. That's so bad. But I will not edit it out. I'm so fail at this. Splatoon. Oh yeah, Creators Program. The Creators Program just doesn't rubs me the wrong way. I got my Elgato a week, and this is what I was telling Evan. I got my Elgato a week before the Creators Program was announced. I was so excited to stream Hyrule Warriors. That's originally why I made the channel, was there was no guides out for Hyrule Warriors, video guides and whatnot. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it. I love that game enough that I will do video guides for it. And then lo and behold, a Creators Program was announced right after I'd done my first recording. You know what I mean? Like that's when the Creators Program went live, and I had to rethink everything that I was about to do when I was about to start the channel. And I mean, I'm glad that the channel turned out like how it is. I planned all of this, but Lockdown Target Show, when I'm flying around the galaxy and whatnot, I had planned on going through a lot of retro games. And I mean a lot. And I mean a lot of Nintendo games that are now under the Creators Club. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, because like I'm using it in fair use. And if I show footage, it's going to be critiquing it. It's not going to be like, here's a random Let's Play. It's, oh, this is a great feature, and here it is illustrated in gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, to go along with what I'm saying. Like, oh, and Samus can use her power bombs to open up secret entrances. And then on screen, I'll have the picture of, like, Samus's, laying down a power bomb or whatever to do, open up a passage. Like, that's the synergy I want and want to show. I mean, I just don't know what to do about it, and it's driving me crazy. There's all these ifs on YouTube, and that's, I know, first world problems, but, like, there's things I want to do, but I can't do because of copyright stuff, and in my eyes, it's fair use. I'm actually critiquing what's going on, and I'm not just throwing up random gameplay, and I just don't know what to do with it, Like, I wanted to say, like, here's an awesome soundtrack. This 5 seconds or 10 seconds illustrates just the thematic progression of, the emotions that can be heard through this soundtrack for this specific part. And I know that's not going to fly on YouTube. Bam, I'll be thrown off completely and totally, even if it's completely and totally fair use. And I don't know, it hurts me because I want to do these things but can't, or don't know how to navigate it, rather. I know copyright. What I'm saying is I don't know if I want to contend with Nintendo and flagging every one of my videos or giving up 40% of the ad rev and being called a poser or whatever because I submit the videos to Creators Club. Because I'll be honest, people that do Creators Club right now, I've been looking at their YouTube channels and whatever, people are hating on them like ridiculous amounts for simply because they can show Nintendo content. And I don't know, I don't want that to be associated, but at the same time, these are games I'm passionate about, and I don't know what to do about. So, help me, please, give me some suggestions here. And I'm not like, oh yeah, leave comments. No, I mean Skype, Steam, whatever, I don't mind if you comment on this video. I just want to know your opinions. Like, I don't know what to do without this, and I specifically, want to do these games, but I can't, or I risk being called like a poser or whatever, losing my ad rev and burning bridges with a lot of the YouTube gaming audience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I still want to do these games. And that's, I don't know what to do about it, but I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion for another day. But honestly, the Nintendo and me have gotten to the point where I am seriously not considering putting any of their product on my YouTube at all because I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, and my life is already complicated enough. I don't need another layer of some company trying to tell me what product, how I can speak about their product and whatnot. I just don't. It's not me. I'm a critic. I critique when I say things on the internet. I try to do so in a positive light, yes, and a family-friendly light, but I still do not like censorship and demanding and extortion, and I don't like this culture of fear that's coming down on me. I fear that Nintendo is going to shut down my channel because I do a review of their product. That's not okay, and that's the end of that. See, and that's the problem. Is I love what happens, but I just don't want to deal with the negativity or whatever goes on there. But I'm gonna finish up that topic. As a matter of fact, we've been recording for quite a bit, so let's just call this an episode. So hey, thanks for listening to this and for me ranting about the Nintendo Creators Program and giving feedback about the channel and whatnot. But that's honestly where I am right now. Is just everything's up in limbo and my life is crazy. So I'm sorry. I still will be producing content for YouTube and whatnot, regardless of what happens. But I might be working a job on top of it. So hey, thanks. And until we meet again, stay on target.